For more than a year, nightlife in Boston was dead. Masks had to be worn, capacity limits. You had to order food if you wanted a beer. Dance clubs and concerts, they weren't even a thing. How was this year going to be the revival of the Roaring '20s? But then, the governor finally said,
effective May 29th, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts will lift all industry, COVID restrictions, and capacity limits.
Because vaccinations were high and COVID-19 numbers were dropping, Boston was back.
Let's go! We're back full capacity. Let's go!
It feels like you're back to normal.
It's over. It's done. We're done with it.
Unless something very odd happens, I would say that it is pretty much over.
It was anticipated to be the biggest party summer in years.
We're calling it like the Roaring '20s or Raging '20s.
This is the summer of Ouchie Fauci. Dr. Fauci. We're gonna go crazy.
But early on,
we're going in the wrong direction in the battle against COVID.
The new COVID variants.
The CDC is worried that people who are vaccinated can very easily spread the new COVID Delta variant.
But so far, things are still open. People are still partying. It's still hot vax summer. For now.
We are at Scorpion Bar, and first night, you know, it's gonna be fun, maybe. He's got a mask on, so he's not excited. But we're excited.
I'm right in this.
I'm excited. I mean, it's been, 445 days? It's time to get back, you know what I'm saying?
I think tonight's gonna be a quick return to normalcy. There'll be a big line out the door. People celebrating and having fun and bachelorette parties and birthdays.
Today's gonna be a historical day. This is that margin moment of change when things are changing.
It's like turning 21 again.
This is like a dream come true.
Welcome back to Grand!
There were moments when we didn't think we would get here.
This is it. Everyone who's vaccinated can go insane, okay? If you're not vaccinated, Ouchie Fauci, baby!
The first 2 weekends were exactly that. Vaccinated people could, quote, go insane. Everything was back to normal. Full capacity. No limits. People just partying.
Having a big line on the first night. It's cold out. It's Memorial Day weekend. It certainly feels like we didn't skip a beat. Even though we've been closed for 15 months, I don't think the guests realize it.
We think the next 6 months to a year is going to be the biggest nightlife year ever in the city of Boston.
Tonight's Martinez Brothers, tomorrow night's Cascade, the next night's Jack Harlow, the following night's Steve Aoki, who's going to cake everyone in the face. We're predicting, the raging 2020s, as we're calling it. It's just going to be bananas for a long time because people have this pent-up energy.
Great to be back in Sully's tap. It is truly spectacular to be back. I love this place. I'm going home.
It feels like it's a playoff game, but it's also kind of like a celebration of coming back to life in the city. And it's been a while since we've been here, so
we're ready to see this game.
Woo!
Let's go!
We're back. They can't do nothing about it now. We're back.
So we thought.
The pandemic is resurging in many places across the country, including here in Massachusetts.
We're going in the wrong direction in the battle against COVID. That's what Dr. Anthony Fauci said over the weekend when suggesting masking recommendations may need to be brought back, even for those who are fully vaccinated.
The CDC is worried that people who are vaccinated can very easily spread the new COVID Delta variant.
Is about 3 times more infectious than the original strain of coronavirus.
An early July outbreak in Provincetown infected more than 900 people. 3/4 of them were fully vaccinated. And with the spread of the Delta variant and now new emerging other variants, breakthrough cases are becoming more common.
Vaccinated people can still spread the virus. In fact, they cite the July 4th outbreak in Provincetown, saying that those who were vaccinated were transmitting the virus to other vaccinated people.
However, studies are showing that most breakthrough cases do not lead to hospitalizations or deaths. And Massachusetts has over a 66% vaccination rate, which is why
I'm not considering changing the mask guidance. We pay at this time.
while there have been no new statewide mandates, Mayor Kim Janey announced a new indoor mask mandate for the city of Boston starting on August 27th.
A new mask mandate in all indoor spaces that are open to the public.
Short term, I see a big burst of energy and everybody coming out, and then I think it's going to be even busier in September.
And he's right. There was a big burst of energy, and there still is.
Feels good. A little bit different because of the Delta variant, but it's still nice to see people out here socializing and having a good time.
But what will the rest of September into the fall and winter look like? Will this decade really be the roaring 2020s?